Let's look at how the fashion industry is manipulating you to extract every single penny from your pocket to put it into theirs. A 2024 survey by PYMNTS revealed that 62% of U.S. consumers live paycheck to paycheck, including 48% of those earning more than $100,000 annually and 36% of those earning more than $200,000 annually. This sounds crazy, but why is this the situation? As you get promoted and your income increases, your spending tends to rise proportionally or even disproportionately. High earners often upgrade their lifestyle, leading to higher expenses on housing, cars, vacations, dining, and luxury items. This phenomenon, known as lifestyle inflation, is often driven by social pressure and the desire to maintain a high status in society. Wait a minute. It sounds like all you need to do is be a little more responsible and disciplined with your money, and you should be able to save and accumulate wealth. But what if I told you that changing your spending habits might not be as easy as it seems? What if I told you that millions of dollars are being spent annually to psychologically nudge you to spend more than you can afford? It's done so subtly that you don't realize it's happening. You're being manipulated. And it's not pretty. Get ready to be stunned as I reveal the dark secrets of the fashion marketing industry. You will not believe what goes on behind the scenes. Sit back, relax, and for the next 5 minutes, before you go back to your daily activities, let's look at why fashion has you one paycheck away from living on the streets. A tip from this video could literally save you from misery. Here is how the big brands move money from your pocket to theirs. This is where it started. 17th century Europe. Tailors and dressmakers placed advertisements in newspapers, promoting their services and showcasing their latest designs, giving birth to fashion advertising. Fast forward to the 19th century, and fashion magazines begin to emerge. Titles like Godey's Ladies' Book in the United States and La Follette in France set the stage for the fashion media industry. But the 20th century? That's where things get interesting. Fashion advertising picks up steam and starts to shape into what we know today. Brands like Levi Strauss Co. and Chanel begin to spend serious money on advertising to build brand recognition, using print ads in newspapers and magazines to promote their products. Then, the concept of fashion shows takes shape. Designers like Paul Poiret in France use them as a form of advertisement to showcase their latest collections to the media and potential clients. The late 1950s and 1960s marked a creative revolution in advertising. Fashion brands started using more sophisticated and artistic approaches to their ads. The successful Think Small campaign for Volkswagen by Doyle Dane Bernbach influences fashion advertising by emphasizing creativity and storytelling. Ads became more clever, humorous, and memorable. By 1960, fashion photography rose as a powerful advertising tool. Iconic photographers like Richard Avedon and Helmut Newton created images that were used in fashion magazines and advertisements. Enter the Mad Men era. Madison Avenue is buzzing, and advertising executives like the infamous Don Draper are the talk of the town. The 1980s and 1990s see the rise of supermodels and celebrity endorsements in fashion advertising. Brands like Calvin Klein, Versace, and Chanel use famous faces to promote their products. The advent of television as a dominant medium allows brands to reach mass audiences with visual and audio messages, telling them what to spend their money on. Post-World War II economic boom fuels this trend. By the end of the 20th century, all these advertising and marketing concepts combine into what we now recognize as predatory marketing. TV commercials, billboards, shopping malls, and airports, every free space that can garner eyeballs is used to advertise. These channels allow fashion brands to reach wide and diverse audiences, contributing to the pervasive and sometimes predatory nature of fashion marketing. The aggressive tactics often used in these advertisements are designed to create a sense of urgency, desire, and emotional connection, encouraging consumers to make purchases based on aspirational and sometimes unrealistic standards. To be as thin as this model. Get yourself a partner that looks like this. Be this successful. All possible if you wear these clothes, use these perfumes, buy this latest car and gadgets. The end of the 20th century culminates in the thing that would add fuel to the fire of consumer spending, the invention of the internet. The availability of banner ads and the birth of online marketing, combined with the machines that would transform the credit card industry and set the stage for the next evolution of consumer manipulation. So, get ready. Because what I'm about to reveal will change the way you look at your wardrobe and your wallet. 21st century mass manipulation starts. The advent of the internet, digital, and social media transformed fashion advertising. Brands now use digital platforms, influencer marketing, and social media campaigns to reach a global audience and garner even more eyeballs. Visual platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest become central to fashion advertising strategies. They no longer need to wait for you to go outside to see a billboard. You have one in your hands for every single minute that you're awake. Time to take advantage of the situation. Specialist teams are employed by fashion brands. Their purpose? Use data to track your online behavior and serve you the right personalized message at the right time. Welcome to the world of data-driven marketing, where teams of highly educated individuals work 10 hours a day to figure out how to get you to click on the buy button, pushing you through their acquisition funnels by feeding you the right advertising creatives, influencing you into buying their products by tapping into your psychology and body image. They get you addicted to instant gratification with psychological copywriting tactics and one-click buy buttons. Advertising budgets expand to include what's now called digital advertising. Funds are used to test and execute the best converting ads on digital platforms. The end goal: get you to check out on their e-commerce website as often as possible with the biggest basket size possible. You're now a little rabbit, trying to hide from the very cunning and well-funded fox. You become addicted to cheap dopamine without realizing it. Your mind is always racing to get your next fix. Long-term goals and delayed gratifications become harder to achieve. Your brain now works on seeking the next quick dopamine hit the buy button provides. And this is how they get your six-figure salary to spend only a couple of minutes in your bank account before being transferred to theirs. The enablers. Enabling this manipulation from the fashion brands and their advertising division, and the release of quick and cheap dopamine you get from spending, are credit cards and buy now, pay later programs. These financial tools have their own teams of advertising experts, pressing on you how it's never been easier to get access to debt to buy things you cannot afford. Don't worry if you don't have the funds now. We'll give it to you. Buy that thing that's going to make you the better person you want to be. You can pay us back later, with loads of interest. They know that you like shopping because they have access to your browsing data. All they need to do then is to craft compelling emails that incentivize you to get the credit card now or participate in their buy now, pay later program, even if you can't really afford these forms of debt. You're truly helpless against the team of experts whose only job is to find ways to extract money from you. What now? Now that you know you're being manipulated, how do you keep yourself safe to ensure a brighter future with less spending, more saving, and more investing? First and foremost, be aware of the manipulation. Disconnect from social media now and then. Browse in incognito mode and avoid logging into your email and social accounts while doing so. Be aware of your spending power. If you like shopping, allocate a monthly budget for it and commit to not exceeding it. Remove cognitive load from your life by wearing the same outfit style every day. Many top performers do this. Get yourself 7 of the same black t-shirt and you won't have to be stuck in front of the wardrobe figuring out what to wear each day. This will definitely stop you from being influenced by fashion companies' predatory advertising tactics. If you want to take it one step further, invest in your skills by taking classes on Skillshare on how to start a business and create another passive income stream. Add an extra income source to give you a buffer that stops you from living paycheck to paycheck. If you play your cards right, your side hustle could even end up bringing in a bigger income than your full-time job, allowing you to retire from your 9-to-5. If you like this video, you're going to love this video up here, which is about 10 things I stopped buying to make more money or will never buy. Thank you for watching, and until next time, my friend, take care.